Taurus Sunday Spiritual, Messages from Ancestors. Script beautiful Taurus, your ancestors are literally screaming at me right now with 3 urgent messages that will change everything starting this Tuesday. Everyone thinks Sunday readings are peaceful and gentle, but your ancestral spirits just slammed the tower on my table and I'm getting chills. This is not what I expected for a spiritual Sunday. Your great-grandmother's energy is so strong I can barely hold my cards steady. Hold on, let me catch my breath because what I'm seeing for you within the next 72 hours is absolutely mind-blowing. By Wednesday, you're going to understand why your family line has been preparing you for this exact moment for generations. The comments are already going crazy and we haven't even started. I can feel your energy through the screen, Taurus. You know something big is coming, don't you? Let me tell you what happened to me at 3 a.m. last night. I was sound asleep when suddenly I felt this overwhelming presence in my room. The temperature dropped, my crystals started vibrating, and I heard the most beautiful voice whisper, "Tell the bulls about the inheritance." Not money, Taurus. Something much more powerful. Your ancestors have been trying to reach you for months. Every time you felt that weird gut feeling, every time you've randomly thought about your grandmother, every time you've had those vivid dreams you can't quite remember, they've been breadcrumbing you toward this moment. The energy is so intense right now I can barely shuffle my deck. Actually, let me pull the first card because your ancestors are not waiting any longer. Oh my God, Taurus. The first card that flew out is the Hermit in reverse. This is massive. Your ancestors are saying you've been hiding your light for too long. They're literally showing me generations of family members who played small, who didn't speak their truth, who kept their gifts hidden. And they're saying the cycle ends with you. But here's the thing that's giving me absolute goosebumps. The Hermit reversed isn't about being lost, Taurus. It's about stepping out of isolation and into your power. Your great-great-grandmother is showing me this image of a woman standing in a field, arms raised to the sky, and she's saying this is what we've been preparing her for. The ancestral messages are coming through so fast I can barely keep up. They're showing me that your family line has a gift. Not everyone in your bloodline used it, but it's been passed down dormant until now. They're saying you're the chosen one to activate it. I'm getting such specific information about your lineage, Taurus. There was a woman in your family tree, probably 3 to 4 generations back, who had incredible intuitive abilities. She could read people like books, predict weather patterns, and somehow always knew exactly what people needed to hear. Sound familiar? The crazy part is, she never fully stepped into her power either. She was too scared, too concerned about what others would think. But she made sure this gift stayed alive in the bloodline, waiting for the right person, the right time, the right cosmic alignment. And that person is you, Taurus. That time is now. Let me pull another card because the energy is building to something incredible. Wait, I just got 7 of Cups and I'm literally shaking. This is not a card about confusion like everyone thinks. Your ancestors are showing me this card represents the abundance of gifts you've inherited. They're saying you've been overwhelmed by your own potential, not confused by it. Look at this card, Taurus. 7 cups floating in the air, each one containing a different gift, a different possibility, a different aspect of your ancestral inheritance. Your family line has been collecting these gifts for you like spiritual heirlooms. The cup with the dragon represents your fierce, protective instincts that come from your warrior ancestors. The cup with the jewels represents your ability to see value where others see nothing. The cup with the castle represents your natural leadership abilities that have been dormant but are about to explode into your reality. But here's what's making me emotional, Taurus. Your ancestors are showing me that they've been watching you doubt yourself, watching you play small, watching you give your power away to people who don't deserve it. And they're saying enough. They're literally forming a spiritual intervention right now. I can feel them surrounding you as you watch this, creating a protective circle of ancient wisdom and unconditional love. They're saying the training wheels come off this week. Your great-grandmother wants me to tell you about the dream. You know the one I'm talking about. The recurring dream where you're in a house you've never seen, but somehow know every corner of. That's not just a dream, Taurus. That's your ancestral memory house. Every room represents a different gift, a different lesson, a different piece of your inheritance. The kitchen represents your ability to nourish and heal others. The library represents your natural wisdom and teaching abilities. The garden represents your connection to earth magic and manifestation. And the tower room, the one you're always drawn to but never quite reach, represents your highest spiritual potential. Your ancestors are saying it's time to climb those stairs, Taurus. It's time to open that door. I need to pull another card because the energy is shifting dramatically. This is unreal. 9 of Pentacles just landed in front of me, and I'm getting such a clear message about your financial and material inheritance. But it's not what you think, Taurus. This isn't about money someone's going to leave you. This is about your inherited ability to create wealth and abundance from seemingly nothing. Your ancestors are showing me a woman in your family line who could stretch a dollar into a feast, who could make a house feel like a home with just her presence, who could create beauty and comfort even in the hardest times. This is your true inheritance, Taurus. The 9 of Pentacles is telling me that your ancestors have been testing your character, watching how you handle money, relationships, and responsibility. And they're saying you've passed every test. You're ready for the next level. But here's the part that's giving me chills. They're showing me that your family line has been building something across generations. Every sacrifice, every hard choice, every moment of staying strong when things got tough. It's all been leading to you being able to break through barriers that stopped them. The woman in the 9 of Pentacles is standing in her own garden, surrounded by the fruits of her labor, completely self-sufficient and at peace. Your ancestors are saying this is your birthright, Taurus. This is what they've been preparing you for. They're also warning me about something important. There are people in your current life who are going to try to dim your light when you start stepping into this power. They're saying not everyone will celebrate your breakthrough, but that's exactly how you'll know you're on the right path. Your ancestors faced the same thing. They had to choose between other people's comfort and their own truth. Some chose other people's comfort, and they regretted it for the rest of their lives. They're begging you not to make the same mistake. The energy is building to something massive, Taurus. I can feel it. Your ancestors are gathering for something big. Let me pull the next card because I'm getting that this is the turning point. I am floored right now. The World card just appeared, and I'm getting such a clear vision of your ancestral completion cycle. Taurus, your family line has been working on something for decades, maybe even centuries, and you're the one who's going to bring it full circle. The World card represents completion, but also new beginnings. Your ancestors are showing me that you're about to close a karmic loop that's been open in your family for generations. This is why you've always felt different, why you've always felt like you were meant for something bigger. The figure in the World card is dancing, surrounded by the 4 elements, completely in harmony with the universe. Your ancestors are saying this is your natural state, Taurus. This is what you're stepping into. But here's what's making me emotional. They're showing me that every struggle you've faced, every setback, every moment of doubt, has been preparing you for this completion. You haven't been failing, Taurus. You've been training. Your ancestors are saying the completion happens in 3 phases. The first phase starts this Tuesday and involves a conversation or message that changes everything. The second phase happens around the new moon and involves you making a choice that honors your truth over other people's expectations. The third phase happens by month's end and involves you fully stepping into your power in a way that surprises everyone, including yourself. The World card is also telling me about your soul family, Taurus. Your ancestors are saying you're about to connect with people who truly get you, who see your gifts, who celebrate your success instead of trying to dim your light. These soul family members are being drawn to you right now through your ancestral magnetism. I'm getting such a clear message about your romantic life too. Your ancestors are saying that as you step into your power, you're going to attract someone who matches your new energy. If you're already in a relationship, it's about to transform completely. If you're single, someone is coming who will appreciate the full magnitude of who you're becoming. The energy is shifting again. I need to pull another card because your ancestors have more to say. Holy energy, Taurus. The Ace of Swords just cut through my entire deck, and I'm getting such a clear download about your communication gifts. Your ancestors are saying you have the ability to speak truth that cuts through illusion, to communicate in ways that heal and transform people. This Ace of Swords represents a new beginning in how you express yourself, how you share your gifts, how you use your voice. Your ancestors are showing me that there's been a woman in your family line who is known for her wise words, who people came to for advice, who had this incredible ability to say exactly what someone needed to hear. That gift has been dormant in your family for generations, but it's about to explode through you, Taurus. The Ace of Swords is telling me that your words are about to carry power you didn't know you had. When you speak from your ancestral truth, people will listen in a way they never have before. But your ancestors are also warning me about something crucial. With great power comes great responsibility. They're saying you need to be careful about using your voice only for truth and healing, never for manipulation or harm. This is a sacred gift that requires sacred responsibility. The sword in this card is cutting through clouds, bringing clarity where there was confusion. Your ancestors are saying this is your mission, Taurus. To bring clarity to situations, to speak truth that helps people see clearly, to cut through the BS and get to what really matters. I'm getting such specific information about your career and life purpose. Your ancestors are showing me that you're about to step into a role where your voice, your wisdom, your ability to see through illusion becomes your greatest asset. This could be through teaching, counseling, writing, speaking, or any field where you help others see truth. The timing is perfect, Taurus. The universe has been preparing opportunities for you to step into this power. Your ancestors are saying 3 doors are about to open, and you need to walk through the one that feels scary but exciting, not the one that feels safe but limiting. Let me pull another card because the energy is building to something incredible. This is mind-blowing. The Star card just appeared, and I'm getting such a clear vision of your healing abilities. Taurus, your ancestors are showing me that you have the ability to heal not just yourself, but others through your presence, your energy, your words. The Star card represents hope, healing, and divine connection. Your ancestors are saying you're entering a phase where you become a beacon of hope for others, where your own healing journey becomes a guiding light for people who are struggling. But here's the part that's giving me chills. The woman in the Star card is pouring water from 2 pitchers, one into the earth and one into the water. Your ancestors are saying this represents your ability to bridge the spiritual and material worlds, to bring heavenly wisdom down to earth in practical ways. This is your true gift, Taurus. Not just spiritual fluff, but real, practical wisdom that helps people transform their actual lives. Your ancestors are showing me that people are going to come to you for guidance, and you're going to know exactly what to say, exactly what they need to hear. The Star card is also telling me about your manifestation abilities. Your ancestors are saying you're about to discover that you can literally think things into existence, that your thoughts and intentions have power you didn't know about. But they're also warning you to be careful what you wish for, because it's all coming true now. I'm getting such a clear message about your health and vitality too. Your ancestors are saying that as you step into your power, your physical body is going to transform. You're going to feel more energetic, more vibrant, more alive than you have in years. This is because you're finally aligned with your true purpose. The stars in this card are showing me that your ancestors are literally guiding you from the cosmic realm. Every synchronicity, every sign, every moment when you feel like the universe is winking at you, that's them orchestrating your path. They're also showing me that you're about to meet someone who's going to introduce you to a whole new level of spiritual understanding. This person might be a teacher, a mentor, or just someone who appears in your life at exactly the right moment with exactly the right message. The energy is shifting again. I need to pull one more card because your ancestors have a final message. I am speechless right now. The Sun card just blazed onto my table, and I'm getting such a powerful vision of your future. Taurus, your ancestors are showing me that you're about to step into a phase of pure JY, success, and recognition that feels almost too good to be true. The Sun card represents success, happiness, and achievement. Your ancestors are saying that everything you've been working toward, everything you've been hoping for, everything you've been building is about to come to fruition in the most beautiful way. But here's what's making me emotional. The child in the Sun card is naked, unashamed, free, and joyful. Your ancestors are saying this is about to be you, Taurus. You're about to shed all the layers of protection, all the walls you've built, all the ways you've hidden your light. This is your homecoming, Taurus. This is you finally becoming who you were always meant to be. Your ancestors are saying they've been waiting for this moment for generations. They've been protecting you, guiding you, preparing you for this exact breakthrough. The Sun card is also telling me about your creative abilities. Your ancestors are saying you have creative gifts that are about to explode into the world. Whether it's art, music, writing, or any form of creative expression, you're about to produce something that touches people's hearts and changes their lives. I'm getting such a clear message about your legacy too. Your ancestors are showing me that what you're about to create, what you're about to become, is going to impact not just your own life, but the lives of people you haven't even met yet. You're about to become an ancestor yourself, creating a legacy that future generations will be proud of. The sun is shining down on everything in this card, illuminating, warming, bringing life. Your ancestors are saying this is your energy, Taurus. This is what you bring to the world. This is your gift to humanity. But they're also giving me a warning. Success is coming, but it's going to require you to be bigger than you've ever been before. You're going to have to step into visibility, into leadership, into a role where people are looking to you for guidance. Are you ready for that responsibility, Taurus? Your ancestors are saying they believe in you completely. They're saying you have everything you need already within you. They're saying the time for playing small is over. The energy is so intense right now, Taurus. I can feel your ancestors gathering around you, creating a circle of protection and empowerment. They're saying this is your moment, this is your time, this is your breakthrough. But here's what they want me to tell you most of all. They're saying they're proud of you. They're saying you've done better than they ever imagined. They're saying you've broken cycles, healed wounds, and created possibilities they couldn't even dream of. You are their greatest achievement, Taurus. You are their hopes and dreams made manifest. You are their legacy walking around in the world. And they're saying the best is yet to come. I'm getting such a clear message about Monday morning. Your ancestors are saying pay attention to the first thing you see, the first message you receive, the first person you encounter. This is going to be their sign to you that everything I've shared today is absolutely true. Tuesday is going to bring the conversation that changes everything. Wednesday is going to bring the opportunity that scares you but excites you. Thursday is going to bring the person who sees your gifts. Friday is going to bring the breakthrough that's been building for months. Your ancestors are saying this is not just another week, Taurus. This is the week your real life begins. I want you to know that your ancestors are literally dancing with joy right now. They're saying they can finally rest easy because you're finally ready to receive everything they've been trying to give you. The comments are going absolutely insane right now. I can feel your energy through the screen, Taurus. You know this is your truth. You know this is your time. Your ancestors want me to end with this message. Tell our beautiful Taurus that we love her beyond measure, that we're proud of her beyond words, and that we'll be with her every step of the way as she steps into her power. Tell her that she doesn't have to be afraid anymore. Tell her that she is exactly who she's supposed to be. I'm literally crying right now, Taurus. This was so beautiful, so powerful, so transformative. Your ancestors' love for you is overwhelming. If you felt this message in your soul, if you got chills, if you felt your ancestors' presence while watching this, drop a star emoji in the comments right now. I want to see how many of you felt this energy. And Taurus, if you want to dive deeper into your ancestral gifts, you know where to find me. The cosmic family is growing every single day, and your ancestors are calling you home. Subscribe now because your ancestors are just getting started. They have so much more to share with you, and I am honored to be their messenger. Your future is brighter than you can imagine, Taurus. Your ancestors guarantee it. Until next time, keep shining your light. The world needs what you have to offer. Much love and ancestral blessings.